up a J right after. We got off the phone, yeah, we just reconnected. Been a while since we spoke. You tell me that it's been destined, but the uncertainty, baby, it made you shy away. Now you're not saying I won't make it, what you trying to say?
Happy Tuesday morning, everybody. Hope you're doing great. It's 5:45. Have the doctor appointment. Gonna first take Ryan over to early morning seminary, and then I'll be sitting in, dropping some kids off at the high school. Come back here, rest a little bit, and get ready, and then 9 o'clock is my appointment, so I've got to leave here around 8:20, 8:30. So let's keep rolling. All right, here we are, everybody. Headed into the foot and ankle clinic. Hope we got some good news. What's up, everybody? Oh, well, oh.
You are muted.
There we go. What's up, everybody? So let's go. Warm sourcing activity from last week. So a lot of those names, and I still have more to put in, kind of process, met with them, LinkedIn with them. So I met them face-to-face at a couple different Houston West Chamber and then the Greater Houston Partnerships networking events. And so it was then immediately put their contact info into Salesforce, email them, and then get connected with them on LinkedIn, and also send a nice personalized message, so that way we're connected that way. Of the 14 that were there, all of them get invited, but I'd say really I was excited to talk to 4 of them, so about a third. You know, one to that point so they gave us a list of people that were going to be there, and there was a couple people that are already in the business. And so when the guy Josh, he's over at Merrill Lynch, he sat down, I was like, you're exactly who I wanted to talk to today. And so it was funny just because the conversation to that point went much differently, because he was like, oh, why? He was definitely complimented by that. It's nice to be loved, right? It's nice to, even the hottest girl likes to be invited to the prom. So you guys can write that one down. So then last week from Warm Sourcing, there was 2 networking events, and then what I'm excited about for this week is I got on one of my strong COIs for the calendar on Thursday, and so my commitment to the group is to have a feeder list ready for Jason when I meet with him on Thursday, so that way I get some good quality referrals from him from people that I'm looking through. So here, everybody, Fogo de Chao for Ambassador meeting, Houston West Chamber of Commerce, 11:30. Here we go. Hey there, everybody. Happy Tuesday afternoon. After the ambassadors meeting, number one, I really enjoy being a part of the ambassadors group, the people that are really looking to add value to the membership at the Houston West Chamber of Commerce. And the nice thing as well is that we're then have the opportunity to go to some ribbon cuttings. We pass out plaques. So just another one of those touch points that you can proactively get to know newer members of the organization. It'd be the same if I belonged to an organization and I wanted to volunteer time. I'd have a look at belonging to the membership committee, where again I have the opportunity to welcome people to an organization or an event, and that way I get my face and name out there and known amongst all those great individuals. Next is, after that, was able to, we had a Fogo de Chao, which is a nice kind of Brazilian steakhouse. Got a nice little salad and dishes. And then after that, came back to the office, had a conference call, leadership team from 2 to 3, talked about some different sourcing that everyone's doing from a recruiting perspective, and making sure that we stay really in sync with our overall process and not deviate from that, just because sometimes what can happen is you might be in kind of more of that sales mode, right, of trying to sell the career as a recruiter, when ultimately you just want to take people through the process and allow the process to really sift out the right individuals, finding the cream of the crop, if you know what I mean. And then, so after that meeting, the other thing that got brought up was interesting was someone had brought up the idea of going after teachers, which is funny because I met someone at the Houston West Chamber of Commerce Connections lunch last Thursday, and she was working at a credit union, and that's what she told me. She's like, you know, you should be looking for our teachers, they work long hours. They're willing to put in the time. They like flexibility, and they're good at explaining things. And typically, they're pretty good at taking tests and understanding things quickly. So it's just a really good conversation. And so I brought that as a suggestion to other individuals. And then after that, had a quick call with our trainer to update me on what's going on, and also checked in with Max. And that's how things are rolling. So hope you're doing great. Let's keep going.
But I do this cause I live like I'ma die today. Passionate about it, you gotta have it of doubting. I got a habit of working and earning it. I am out in the city of angels. I know that they're looking out for me. This is my testimony for all of y'all that been doubting me. The evidence is evident. Music is my medicine, my testament. Meant to be true to you, a legend in the making. Make the best of every moment, cause nothing lasts forever, but forever I'll be focused. Focus on a now.